Hi guys, it's Mimberly. Welcome back to Love and Deepspace. We are going to finally put the nightly rendezvous reactions in the butts today because we are going to be playing Rafayel's Intertidal Zone. Like, secrecy is in progress. Okay, don't expose me for playing that card multiple times game. How dare you? Oh, Christ. Okay. The setting sun casts a warm glow over the city, its soft, golden red hue covering everything outside of the umbrella's shade. Raphael and I sit on the restaurant's terrace. A gentle breeze blows by and part of the napkin flutters.
It's like even more stuffy compared to the last time I was here.
Oh my god. How about another glass of ice water?
For the restaurant's kitchen staff, maybe.
2 empty beverage glasses, a bottle of water, and several crumpled napkins sit on the dining table.
The raw fish slices look like grilled fish slices, and the sea urchin is practically a fried egg. I wouldn't be surprised if the octopus starts sizzling the moment it's fished out of the tank.
Oh god. How's your drawing? Raphael tosses the pen onto the table and crosses his arms, leaning against the back of the sofa. Every napkin possesses a few lines from him, but after scribbling on one, he'd crumple it up, toss it, and grab another.
If a few lines count as a drawing.
Why not? Anything can become a form of art once it holds a special meaning to someone. Like, I pick up a scrumped up napkin and unfold it. There are a few haphazardly drawn lines on it.
So, what kind of meaning are you gonna give it? I'm waiting for your inspiration to comfort me, cutie.
I think it represents... I raise my head and meet Raphael's gaze where the golden light converges in his pupils. It represents the rays of today's sunset. I smile smugly at his reaction. What'd you say? Are you satisfied with my answer, Mr. Artist?
Of course. I'm forever grateful for you recognizing my work with your wild imagination.
Raphael is definitely one of those characters. I found him funny at the beginning, but he really grew on me the more I played this game. After speaking, Raphael leans against my shoulder. His eyelids slightly droop as he struggles to breathe. Uh-oh. Raphael! I raise my hand to feel the temperature of his forehead before gently caressing his cheek. You still didn't feel good? Ever since arriving in this desert city, Raphael has been acting a little strange because of the climate. Let's head back to the hotel. You can take a nice shower or maybe soak in the bathtub for a bit. Raphael nods and snuggles tighter toward me. I'm wrapped up in his dry, warm breath.
But you said it's like today's sunset. Don't you want to stay here and watch it? Squandering a beautiful view is unacceptable for an artist. It's one of the greatest offenses.
In the distance, the sunset's colors are more intense than ever before. The side of his face and ears are tinged with a hint of red. It's almost like he's run out of oxygen.
I'll feel better as long as I'm close to you like this.
Smooth talker. God, he's so dramatic. Come on. Lincoln City 3 days ago? Oh Christ, we're going back in time.
Hey, are you sleeping? It's all quiet since I'm alone in the studio. And, you know, you're not here and probably asleep. Good, you're awake. I'm facing a creative block that's as bad as waiting for a volcanic eruption. I really need you now, cutie. You just have to make some noise on your end. But if...
I mean, I'm outside your house right now. Why were we going over so late? Before Raphael called me, I was already on my way to Mo Art's studio. I know he's been struggling with a lack of inspiration recently, and I can't bear to see him go through it alone. Oh, it's cute. Hi! Yeah, you smiled
Why
at
didn't
me.
you say you were visiting? I didn't make any preparations.
You don't need to. The room is only lit by a dim floor lamp, and an open suitcase on the floor contains a promotional flyer. To celebrate Aradim's founding. Is this some kind of travel ad, or are you planning to leave Lincoln? Why didn't you ask me to join?
Do you want to join me for field research?
Raphael takes the flyer from my hand and shakes it.
I've been there before, and it just so happens their city's anniversary is coming up. The memorial hall will also be open.
Oh my god. I've been recording for nearly 4 hours straight, people, with some other videos, so be prepared. Let me read it first, or do you want to tell me about it yourself? I reach up to grab the flyer, but Raphael dodges with ease.
There won't be an element of surprise if you read everything.
And it's a desert city. Just like that, Raphael took me on a journey to find inspiration the next day. I look out of a porthole as the plane is about to land. Below rides Arderim, a city covered in yellow sand.
Hello, Mr. Raphael. This is room service.
Oh, I'm liking the look of this room. Raphael? His room is next to mine? The attendant looks at me in surprise and then carefully checks the envelope in his hand.
The letter is addressed to this room. Please sign for it.
I take it and see that's for Raphael. However, it lists my room number. Alright, I'll give it to him. Thanks.
You're welcome, ma'am. By the way, please be aware that there might be snow in the northern part of Aridum for the next few nights. If you plan to camp out in the desert, make sure you bring warm clothes.
There's gonna be snow in the desert? That's what I was just thinking. Oh. Raphael seems to have just left the bathroom. Water rolls off the ends of his hair and drips down his body all the way to the floor. There's a letter for you. I think they got the room number wrong.
Come in first.
The only light in the room comes from the bathroom, casting a faint yellow glow. A warm, humid mist envelops the air. He opens the envelope and picks up a glass of water, which is almost empty.
Oh, my friend, a local, gave me tickets to the memorial hall. There's also an invitation to a small art salon thing he's hosting.
A memorial hall and art salon? Aradum seems to be a city of sand, but it's romantic in its own way. Oh, right. Room service also told me that it might snow in the next few days.
The temperature differences here are huge. And since it's winter, it might snow if it drops below freezing at night.
Phone, shut up. I sit down in front of the floor-to-ceiling window. Several sheets of drawing paper and pens are scattered on the floor. There's also an open can of soda. Were you drawing earlier? I pick up a fallen piece of paper.
Yeah, but I can't, if you know what I mean.
Raphael's voice is low, yet not weighed down by anything. It sounds like a momentary confusion. Don't push yourself. You should rest for now. Forget about drawing. Take it easy and enjoy the scenery. You do look so good in that outfit. Honestly, they've done so well with these particular outfits on the boys. I'm just saying. Sitting next to me, Raphael turns his gaze toward the window.
I used to really enjoy scenic spots before. Catching sight of those subtle sights that may be easily overlooked gives me a greater sense of satisfaction than completing a painting. But now, sometimes I forget why I even decided to travel in the first place. To create a piece of art, I must transform my feelings about nature into a demand. I'm afraid of such a purpose.
Oh. His outline is bathed in soft moonlight, and my figure is tenderly submerged in the depth of his gaze.
If one day I become someone who only takes from you, if I were like that, would you leave me?
No. Night has long fallen over Aradum. His fingers are 3 centimeters away from me. You silly Fishie. I won't leave you. My hand moves across the floor, brushes against his fingers, and gently holds them. After all, my life has long been consumed by you. It's nothing but a delightful mess now. Besides, you're not someone who only takes. Come here. Aww. I cradle his face in my hands and move it from left to right. You're feeling a little anxious. That's probably why you're overthinking things. Raphael doesn't respond. Instead, he takes my hand and kisses my palm. Aww. You're playing tricks, right?
Thank you for accepting me the way I am.
Why is this one cute? He leans in and the water from his hair falls onto my ear. Amid the scent of his shower gel, I feel the heat of his skin. Rafayel, you're burning up again. Oh no! Oh, we were going from cute to sex. Oh shit! Warm lips brush against the side of my neck, the sensation barely noticeable. Meanwhile, he takes my hand and leaves a trail of kisses starting from my fingertips. He doesn't even care if he has a fever. His hands, prompt against the ground behind me, now wrap around my waist, turning me toward him. The can toppling over interrupts our kiss before it even happens and we stop. His entire body feels hot and his skin is dry, yet his eyes appear as if they're caught in the rainy season. The Fishie is going into heat!
As you said, I'm anxious. Well, more like restless.
I wonder why!
Ever since I arrived here, I feel...
He frowns and loosens his collar a bit.
The air feels like it's burning. Like there's not enough moisture anywhere. My heart is racing, and I feel so miserable.
Let me take you to... He interrupts me with his gaze. A complex mix of emotions is in his eyes, hiding something akin to obsession.
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm just saying, if the boys are obsessed with us, that is fine by me.
I'm just... restless. In every sense of the word.
That is code for he wants to fuck.
Especially when you're by my side.
Rafayel. His gaze is so intense. I try to look away, but he cups my cheek and makes me look at him.
But I can't let you go. What should I do?
Fuck me, no, I'm joking.
And you don't want me to let you go either. Right.
No. I nod I nod. But this trip still has a few more days left. If you don't get better, I'm worried. He slowly pulls back his hand from my face and his fingertips linger on my cheek.
I enjoy this kind of concern.
He doesn't continue speaking. Instead, he closes his eyes and breathes heavily on my neck. Oh, God.
You see, cutie, you already made my life a beautiful, chaotic mess.
Oh, we're not going to sex. Damn it! It's coming. The memorial hall is crowded yet quiet. After a few days, Rafayel's condition seems to have improved. We continue with our plan and visit the memorial hall.
Auridum means drought. It's built in a desert, where the land is vast and the rain is rare.
A whale fossil, several meters long, is in a glass display located in the center of the hall. No matter how sharp its teeth look or how spikes line its back, it is now forever silent.
This fossil was found in the desert.
So Auridum used to be an ocean and then turned into a desert?
It takes a long time for an ocean to turn into a desert. Back then, this whale's ancestors still roamed the land. They had yet to completely lose their legs.
Rafayel's finger traces slowly along the skim-lined skeleton of the whale on the glass display case.
They long to return to the sea, yet the ocean has evaporated in the sands of time.
Rafayel's heavy gaze is reflected in the glass as if he's watched the ocean for an eternity. Maybe the ocean hasn't completely vanished yet. When we walked in, I saw a poster that introduced a special painting they had. We should check it out. I walk in with Rafayel to the innermost part of the memorial hall. His gaze falls on it the moment he sees it. The painting covers an entire wall. One half is an expansive yellow desert, while the other half is a deep blue ocean. Do you think the artist really saw this ocean?
It was still around the last time I was here. Now, I'm not so sure.
Surprised, I look at Raphael. It was him, wasn't it?
Do you want to take a look?
I was about to say, if that painting is his, that'd be very impressive.
Whoa there. Slow down. Slow down.
To find the sea depicted in the painting, we arrive at the edge of the city and venture into the desert the next morning. In the chaos, Raphael tightly grips the grab handle. We're already going very slow, and the wavy dunes are making this ride bumpy. Hang on, we'll be there any moment now.
Why is your driving as terrifying as your rowing skills?
Yeah, that was an iconic moment. The fish got seasick. I draw up my voice and shout, because I'm driving a desert off-roader! The wheels carve tracks in the desert sand, leaving a whirlwind of yellow dust behind us. As we crest a sand dune, a sight suddenly materializes before us. Below the dunes, an expanse of azure water comes into view. Raphael, look, there really is an ocean. Oh god, he's gonna feel sick again, isn't he? Are you okay, Raphael? I really didn't expect you to get car sick. You already get seasick. Since you don't like walking, what are you going to do? Raphael places his hand on his chest, bends over and coughs. I stand behind him and quickly smooth his back.
Having you drive is a lot scarier than riding a roller coaster.
Bro, that's probably quite funny because I don't drive, so...
Okay, I'm ready.
Raphael straightens his posture, takes my hand, and leads me down the dune. The shore itself is calm, with no ripples on the water's surface. Even though I'm close to this body of water, I can't sense anything at all. It's very quiet. I thought there would at least be some fish or maybe a few desert creatures.
This place stopped being an ocean a long time ago, you know. It's the last surviving piece from the ocean's degradation, but it will soon disappear too. The water is quite shallow now, and the temperature isn't low enough. Animals can't live in there.
Silent, Raphael looks into the distance. In my view, his figure merges with the distant hills of gravel and becomes one with them.
As long as I stand here, I can feel it. The sound of this sea has become feeble.
If the transformation from ocean to land is an irreversible natural process of evolution, then we can see it another way. It's a surprise to see a place like this in the desert, right? Oh my god, I'm gonna definitely take a nap after this recording, Jesus. Comforting words can't match the power of a hug. Maybe I should just tightly hold him.
What sort of thoughts are running through your head? You should be hugging me instead.
In that moment of hesitation, Raphael closes the gap between us by embracing me, his hot breath falling onto my skin.
I happened to overhear the locals talking about this place last time I was in Aridum. Back then, I thought that if there was a place in this world where dunes meet the ocean, I have to see it. Even the locals couldn't guarantee they'd be able to find it, but I was lucky.
In our embrace, his heartbeat seems to quicken in a very short period of time.
You're right. This place is like a delightful surprise in the desert. At that time, I felt I would like to come here with the person who is the most important to me.
Did this wish of yours come true? Raphael slightly loosens his grip and lowers his head to press his forehead against mine.
What do you think?
Aww. Oh shit, it's snowing. The weather report from the hotel staff was accurate. Snow starts to fall as we're on our way back to Iridum. Snowflakes formed from water vapor gently cascade, blanketing the golden desert. Raphael drives the off-roader through the rolling dunes. It bobs up and down like a small boat in the waves. Dear. I slowly fell asleep in the passenger seat. When I woke up, the car was already parked in the corner of the garden by the hotel lobby. Raphael. He looks at me, his eyes shining bright even in the darkness.
Yeah?
How long was I asleep? Why didn't you wake me up?
You were sleeping so well, cutie. I didn't want to disturb you.
Tips to wake Mem up, please. Raphael leans in and tucks a loose strand of hair behind my ear. He goes in for a half hug, his hot breath brushing against the corner of my mouth, but the kiss doesn't arrive as I'd hoped. Raphael? Oh my god. His body temperature is rising again, and the air in the car has seemingly thinned out because of him. A wave of dizziness washes over me. After a moment, a gentle touch lands on my cheek. Oh, he's being sweet.
Do you want to go back to your room first?
You're not coming with me? He takes out the invitation that came with the ticket.
I still have to attend my friend's salon thing.
But you don't look well. You need to rest. He pauses when I hold him back, and the next moment he pulls me into his arms. Well, you're burning up again.
Cutie.
Yeah? Or maybe we can go together?
Do you want to turn me into a sea creature that's beached on the sand after the ocean recedes? And leave me to suffocate when I come out of the water?
His whispers caress my ears while his warm breath seeps into my skin. All of a sudden, the depths of my heart become infinitely soft, as if being held by a hand that once wielded a paintbrush. Raphael.
Don't you trust me? How about we make a promise? I promise. I'll be okay without you tonight.
Knowing how stubborn this Fishie can be, I decided to comply. Raphael gently pushes me away and leans back into the driver's seat. He lets out an almost inaudible sigh.
You can head back. I can handle it.
I'm worried about him. Very much so. This room was looking a little bit familiar, though. I returned to my room with my key card, but the dizziness Raphael caused remains. Hot water washes away the stickiness from my body, and his sniffled breaths still echo in my ears, enveloping me along with the steam in the bathroom. The warmth from his fingertips lingers in the places where he touched me. It's snowing outside. It's probably really cold. I should have insisted on accompanying him. Maybe I can pick him up later. Snow has already accumulated on the windowsill. I dry my hair as I walk out of the bathroom. Through the door, I hear subtle movements in the living room. Huh? Oh. Oh! Raphael, what are you doing here? Oh! Why would I push him away? Wait. Oh yeah, no, he needs you right now, girl. Oh. But we'll bite him. Why are you here? What?
This is my room.
No, this is my room.
You're the one who walked in here.
The angles, man, the angles. What I meant was, shouldn't you be at the salon?
I've changed my mind. Stay with me. I'm not going anywhere.
The fucking phone! Stop it. Wait. You're just gonna hang up? What if something important comes up?
The guest of this room is unable to answer. Please leave a message.
We gotta calm the Fishie down because he's getting a little bit toasty.
Raph, get back here! Go around!
Oh, the bond.
Are you sure?
Oh. Otherwise, you'll actually go back.
I'm busy.
Oh, oh my god. The fish is getting frisky. Oh my god. Oh, here we fucking go. Sweat. Time for sweaty Raphael. Raphael tightly embraces me, his assertive warmth permitting wherever we touch. Dazed, our souls intertwine as we're surrounded by a scorching hot desert and trapped in a sea that's about to dry up. They knew it.
I'm so thirsty.
Yeah, you're thirsty for me. I'm not gonna lie though, they've done so well with this banner. I bet they've made fucking bank this last week. Raphael's fingers, clothes from years of painting, glide along my waist. I tremble.
Are you comfortable?
Oh, the fact that he's stopping to check that we're okay. We stan a man who cares about his woman. A droplet of sweat rolls down from his hair to his cheek. I wipe it away. I gaze absent-mindedly over his shoulder, looking outside where the snow falls like cascading sand. Raphael, it's actually snowing in the desert. But he doesn't turn. Instead, he looks into my eyes.
Yeah. It's so soft and beautiful.
Are you sure you're not talking about me? His fingers gently graze the corner of my eye. A soft sharpness seeps into me, bit by bit, and then digs into me like a dagger. Shit. I did not expect the kindler to act like that. Yellow sand, as far as the eye can see, is covered by snow. We approach the sea beyond the dunes despite the bumpiness. Ripples travel along the undilating water's surface. And finally we were swept into that endless blue. This isn't the abyss. Rather, it's a place filled with red flame lilies. This is Raphael's colour. Raphael, I want to hear you sing.
What song do you have in mind?
Lemuria must have its own love songs. His slightly cool fingers comb through my damp hair as he half holds me, leaning against the headboard and humming a Lemurian love song. His voice is slightly hoarse, yet it remains clear. It's like the moonlight that's streaming in through the floor to ceiling window. My eyes are half closed as I watch the snowflakes drift down under the moonlight. Enveloped in that Lemurian song, I drift into slumber. Shit! I slowly open my eyes and meet Raphael's gaze. Sitting on the carpet, he leans against the bed and holds my hand. Why are you sitting there? Raphael's gaze is gentle and he looks at me with a smile.
Oh, I woke up early. I wanted to draw something, but I also didn't want to wake you.
Aww. As he speaks, he lets go of my hand, lies down beside me and wraps his arms around me. Oh. Aftercare! Your temperature still hasn't gone down.
Yeah, I know. Actually, I was here last time for an exhibit, and I found myself in the same situation. As far as I know, this is the longest time my mind's been like a blank sheet of paper.
My bad. You mean you can't draw? Raphael opens a drawer and takes out a promotional flyer. I recognize it as the one I couldn't completely see at his place. Then that painting of the desert and ocean, it's yours? I called it. Fucking called it.
I once stubbornly believed that only pain could bring me inspiration. I traveled far and wide in search of it. Pain that inspires me, I mean. like a sea that's about to dry up.
I hold him tightly with an aching heart. He pauses, watching as I place my hand on his chest.
The art of creation is part of my life. You made me realize that love and art are so alike. Even if they don't complete me,
Aww.
but burn me instead, I still want them with every fiber of my being.
Oh. I think of Raphael by the seaside. Only now do I truly realize that in that moment, my disappointment stemmed from his loneliness. I don't like that, Raphael. You'll never have to burn for me. Oh.
Will you accompany me to seek those other parts in life? Whatever lies outside of pain.
I'll always be the one who walks along the shore with you. Of course, diving to the seabed is fine too. If it can snow in the desert, then there will be a day when the ocean returns.
All right then. From now on, let's watch the sea together.
These two are so cute, I can't! Raphael looks at me and his fingers glide across my cheek. Morning light slowly illuminates
I'll
his
watch
gaze.
every sea.
Oh my god! Jesus. Oh. Okay. With that, all of the night rendezvous ones have been done. What a fucking banner. I gotta talk about that, I'm sorry. By far, out of most of the memories I've played, that one was probably the one that I have questioned them getting away with the most. So far, as of recording this, I've only got Silas's and Zane's video up, and those have both been age restricted, so I would not be surprised if these two get age restricted as well. But genuinely, worth it, to be honest. This was such a good banner, and what a perfect time to drop it at the anniversary. Like, Involk know what they're doing. They know they know that we're horny, and we want the good shit. So they brought out the good shit at the best time of the year. Wow, I actually have all 4 memories now. I'm literally like 9 pity away from getting a guaranteed. And I'm currently debating whether I want to try an R1 Silas or if I want to go for the next banner. So I'm currently waiting to find out what the next banner will be before making that decision. But because I've made over 200 wishes, I've got the crate. So I can actually unlock Xavier's at any time I want to. Just in case I do decide to pull and then say I'll lose it and get Xavier instead and I've not wasted the crate. So, oh my lord. Right, we've uploaded all the new secret times. We've uploaded all of the new cards. So as far as I know, we're back to playing the old ones until everything drops. Okay. If you guys have any old memories in particular you want me to react to, please let me know so I can get them done for you. But I can confirm that I have recorded Raphael's birthday and birthday event. Silas Within Reach, which should be dropping next week. I've obviously dropped 21 Days recently. And I'm not sure about the others yet because there seems to be quite a few. So I might continue with the story branch after we finish reading the anecdotes. So I think that's going to be my plan of attack leading on because I want to catch up before the live stream. And then we'll do World Underneaths. So don't worry, your girl's got you covered. She's got plenty of shit on the way. Just please be patient with me as always. And thank you for supporting me on this particular series. Thank you for helping me be able to pay for this particular banner because this one killed my wallet. And just thank you again for being yourselves and just being unhinged with me. I appreciate it. I really do. I'm gonna need to take a nap now though, because Jesus Christ, I've just recorded non-stop for like nearly 4 hours. Oh, it's nap time. I'm gonna go nap with my cat. I'll see you in a bit.